I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him, and I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Amaya, she, her.
I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Bannatyne, he, him.
I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel/Jax, they, them.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM.
Moxie
worries me.
Moxie just fireballs everyone.
So,
I do have level 3 spells now. But no fireball.
last time, you guys gathered yourselves up after the chaos of the masquerade, and you managed to slink away from the ball with a couple of coil shards, Aura's life, and Clayton on a couple
dignity.
and Clayton on a couple of bags of food. And you snuck away from the ball, evading the guards, and retreated to the Coal and Petal, and then met up in the morning in Caxaria, where you began trying to piece together some of the information that you'd gained, some of the plots, the things about the disciple, and there were a few conflicts. Chiefly, several people were mad at Aura about setting off the trap, and Eugene was probably the maddest anyone has ever seen him. And also the drunkest. Maybe not actually the drunkest, but getting there.
They're small swigs. It is early.
Yeah.
9, 10 o'clock.
By the time it hits 12, I'm getting hammered.
Caxaria left to just glean some information about the next movements of within the syndicate. And you guys had kind of probably spent, it's probably nearing midday at this point. You've been conspiracizing all morning over breakfast and picking from some of the banquet food that Amaya brought back. And then towards the end of that time, Amaya, after convincing everyone that she was absolutely not on the run, and that she had been having a weird noise in her sword, the ringing happened again, and Amaya said there was a little bird flitting around and it was talking to her, and oh my god, she's crazy. And then it said, you run, your father ran too. That was when I broke. And that was where we ended. So we'll go straight back into that moment, I guess.
I think we pick up tomorrow.
Okay, so maybe I should just tell you everything. Because I feel like I've probably been missing things out. But I swear to God, guy, or who,
Which ones?
I don't know. The people
The
up
gods
there.
are bullshit. I swear to who you like. Sorry.
I mean, if someone comes and drags me back to the Opari, I'll know it's one of you guys who's dobbed me in, and I'll come and find you.
If it gives you any comfort, your sword and I'm guessing the bird on your shoulder seems to be good.
Okay, well that's good to know.
It's kind of like a little fog cloud around you right now.
And also, you know that if anyone tries to drag you back to the Opari when we're not done being friends with you, it's going to get their ass beat, right?
Okay, thanks guys.
We did just kill a god, basically.
Yeah, that's fair.
For the second time.
Okay, so basically, if you didn't know already, I'm from the Opari.
This is brand new information!
Clayton falls off the desk.
Nobody check him, he's fine.
So my father's like a school inspector, basically, in the Opari, like Ofsted.
For what kind of school?
For what kind of school? I forgot.
It was for the training academies.
For the training academies for Opari Knights, and my mother is kind of one of the top trainers. I'm having to refer back
you
because
wrote
I
this,
can't
man.
remember. Is kind of one of the top trainers there, and then there's a really good family friend who's kind of like our cook, who taught me to cook, and basically couple of years ago, he and my father told me to run away because it would be safer or something. Oh, also, we kind of have this thing called what's it called?
What?
The Rumspringer thing.
Oh, the determination.
Determination, where you can go and explore, but then you're expected to come back because you're expected to be like, yeah, the Opari's the best, I'll stay. But then I was kind of like, I kind of want to go, but then my mum was like, no. So my dad then said go. And then I spent a while in the Verdant Range with a bear who owned an inn and was a chef.
A bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bear. He wore a waistcoat.
Oh my god, I think
Sorry, he wears a waistcoat.
What was his name?
Jeffrey. I'm not joking. Actually.
Not Paddington, okay.
No, I don't know who Paddington is. That's a ridiculous name. For a
Can
bear.
you just tell me the name of that in Shake? Like, we'll deal with that later.
Okay. But basically, the reason I'm just saying this is because I've had 1, 2, 3, now 4 visions of like leaves and stuff that remind me of the Verdant Range, and that last one, the good little birdie thing, told me that my father ran too, which seems odd.
Yes, he did.
Okay, the bird is still here.
He jumps onto the table in front of you.
Can you converse with it?
Can I speak to you?
Kind of cocks its head at you in that really fast way that tiny little birds can twitch.
If I ask you a question, will you answer it?
Yes.
Okay, guys, it answers questions.
So everyone's getting familiar. I'm
It
here
flitters
for
around
it.
the room. You lose sight of it for a minute.
It's gone somewhere. Oh, it's back. Oh, okay.
Don't let it shit in here, Kaz will murder me.
My friends are saying that if you shit in here, then you will get murdered.
Oh, it won't get murdered. It will be my fault.
Doesn't
Sorry, one of
respond.
my friends will get murdered if you shit in here.
Doesn't respond.
What do you mean my father ran?
It lands on your shoulder. He ran away
Where to?
to you.
Well, no, he didn't. I look around the room because I'm taking it very literally.
He ran, and then the bird flits off.
I am your father.
Wait, you did?
He ran and gave me to you, and then you ran.
What?
Did he give you your...
Wait, is he...
Is he
Are you my sword?
It lands on your hilt. I am Murmur. I am your sword.
Guys, apparently this bird is my sword. And he is called Murmur.
That's a rad name for a sword.
It's one of the leaves falls off, the little bird. Another one falls off.
Oh no, don't go. How can I get you back? I like you. Don't leave me.
Use me, find me, fix me.
Where do I find you?
The leaves just keep falling off.
Keep saying use me, find me, fix me, and now the bird is disappearing and disintegrating into leaves.
Well, what things has your dad given you?
My sword, I was supposed to be an Opari knight, and they will merge the service blades of your mother and father to create your, working service blade.
Okay.
And I kind of just took it and ran.
So, well, if your dad ran and then gave it to you, and then you ran, where did your dad leave?
Well, the bird Murmur just said to me.
Yeah, I'd say like the only thing remaining of it is like a floating head and the little bark chips.
That's creepy.
That is really creepy.
And there's like bits falling off and it says, "They fought him as he ran. He used me and I broke," and then it goes.
Someone fought my dad, and then when he was trying to run,
And it's gone.
and the bird is now gone.
Was your dad there when you left?
Yeah, he told me to go with our house cook, Annie.
It seems...
Did he tell you to take the sword?
He gave me the sword. I was supposed to be given it the next day at a ceremony, but he gave it to me early. And then
So it sounds like... Sounds like we need to go to. Sounds like your bear knows. Might know something. If we can't get all the way back to your dad.
No. The verdant range is also far though.
It's very far.
It's so fucking far
Very
away.
far.
I think you were the furthest out anyone. I'm
not saying we just go to we've got all this other shit to do. Immediate third grade.
You guys do what you want, I don't care.
Stop overnight somewhere.
But it's might be.
Have we got another sword to fix?
Oh, it's not broken. I pull it out and wave it around and
Yeah, you've been using it.
But maybe if that bird is part of your sword, maybe that's what needs fixing.
Well, maybe it's not just a sword. Maybe it's from something
the soul
else.
of it?
There's a lot of ideas. It might have been part of a statue that your dad took. There's plenty of options.
Very confused and actually don't really understand what to do with this information.
Good.
Let it mull.
Did you just say good? Fuck you.
That's D&D.
That's a whole new conspiracy ball coming.
What is the fucking plan? Because I'm just...
I think we're probably not safe here.
No,
Much longer.
We need to go.
no, I don't think we're safe here. Batista also, he told me I had to look for someone. Told me to look for a man called Sapes. He was also looking for a man called the Curator.
You've gone lost on me, mate.
No, that was the Curator was Charlie.
Yeah, that's all correct, yes. That's what he said.
But he said to look in Del Nori or Telrinium.
Taldenery.
Yeah. And does anyone else where other people need to go?
I've got to find Ali soonish. In the next 3 months or so.
Soon, in the next 3 to 6 months.
A year in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I was just checking with you. It's 3 months, isn't it?
Taldenery's where we came from the coach. But I came from. Picked you guys up somewhere else, I can't remember. But that was Phaeton. You get the Phaeton up from the coaching station in North Dustmere up to Taldenery, but it'll take a week, maybe 5 days, I can't remember. Other way is by boat. That'll be quick to Del Nori, but never been there myself, but it's a trip. Taldenery to then Del Nori is going to take a lot longer because you go up to the north east and then you come all the way out to the coast again to get to Del Nori. Is on the coast, but depends where you want to end up.
I want to send some letters, but I don't have to go anywhere specific right now.
I need to go and see Sariki and Tomahawk and sort out a new sword.
Tell you what, shall we do a quick tell me what you want to do and how long you guys want to spend doing it? Is there do you guys want to buy stuff because we don't have to roleplay every bit of buying, or did you want to run are there errands you want to run before you did any more, or did you want to RP a load of stuff?
I need some better armor.
Yeah.
If we are going to Del Nori, I want to see if I can find Malika.
Marika, yeah.
Because that's where Jago said that she was going there, so that's only if
Jago did. He did say that.
Looks like a lot of arrows are pointing to Dustmere.
Is there a library there?
There's a university there, so I'd imagine there's a library.
That's probably got big books.
There is. I don't know about the
You said she was going to school there. So.
Yeah, so the guilds to study in one of the guilds, I think he said, or maybe he didn't specify, but there is. It's a big city. It's like the south. It's like the southernmost coastal hub for the Empire. It's big.
Sorry, you go on.
I was going to say, after Amaya talked about her past, I left the whiskey with you and I just left.
So we'll go into that moment.
So I'm not there anymore.
Bird has gone, and you just go out the front door.
Yep.
Okay. Eugene is leaving out the front door.
See ya.
Oh.
I Has he got some shopping or something?
Or you know what you did.
I think he just needs a little bit of time.
Eugene,
Is that
right?
enough time?
I'll have a day. He'll be
One
back.
Mississippi.
Can I go get him back now?
Yeah, if we poke a head out of the door. Where can you see him?
Where are you
Where's he
going,
gone?
Eugene?
I'm gonna walk around aimlessly for a bit and then head to the Alchemy Guild.
So
Can I ask you a very quick question before we do that?
Mhm.
What happened to my jacket and the envelopes?
if you didn't pick them up,
Nope.
then Kaz has kind of bundled them up, but they're in where you dropped your jacket. It's
Okay.
just that she's bundled it up.
Cool. Bye.
You would probably see Eugene unless you run. You see him walking up steps.
I'm not running away.
Yeah, he's just walking up into the market.
I follow.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sneaky?
No.
Okay, you just follow. So I imagine you would see the Freya's following you after a while as you both step out into the Mariner's Market and wander around for a while. There is a quiet bustle over the place. It's after lunch now. It's really hot, beating sun, and there is not a sign of the Debiles worshippers. There is a town crier.
Oh, yes.
Here it is.
Hear ye, hear ye! Crown Duke Debiles and Gaspar murdered! The magistrates of the block call for witnesses for the bloody masked ball. Delanta family to make emergency accord with the Empire. Patrol safe streets outside the Grand. Hunter scavengers are to be released of duty until new leaders are found at the Debiles and Gaspar estates. Apatheus keepers arrive at Talbenery and make haste for the city to see the foul sorcery behind the murderous catastrophe. And he just repeats it over and over again.
What about the weather?
It's hot.
That's what you two hear anyway.
Ha.
Ha!
So when you catch up to me, you didn't need to follow me. I'm fine.
Just checking up on you, Eugene.
I'm not a criminal.
No, you're not a criminal.
Well, apparently I am.
What?
I've killed somebody. I'm saying this very loudly.
Can I like push him into it?
Yeah, you say that like next to someone on a stool and they're like, this gnome just said he killed someone.
I like nudge him into an alleyway.
Why are we going down here? That's not where I was going.
Eugene, it's normally not a good idea to announce you killed someone in the general public.
Was I a bit loud?
Just a little bit. Also, we need to stay on the down low, because if that guy is anything to go by, I think we're going to be wanted for murder now.
Well, I need to go to the Alchemy Guild and let the Arch Alchemist. I mean, surely he's the acting head of the city now.
You'd think, wouldn't you? What? No, wait. What are you going to say to them?
Well, everything that's happened. I mean, not about us, obviously, but just about the situation. He has to be warned. He's in danger.
Don't know what to do now. I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Why? He's in danger.
Maybe if you just told him that bit. And wait, is the is that guy a friend? I don't remember.
He seemed rather nice. I have no reason to not trust him.
Why is he specifically in danger?
Because, well, if Julian is going to take over, then he's, the next run on the ladder, so to speak. He could be in terrible danger.
It's quite smart, but why are you going alone?
Because I've just got upset. I don't want to go to prison or anything like that.
I'm gonna get out the slightly crushed
No, yeah.
fruit.
Oh, did you drop that?
Yeah. Do you think it can be fixed?
Oh, yes, I can fix that. This is such a shame. Be careful, though. Don't drop it. They're delicate.
Very delicate. It's beautiful. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, Eugene.
It was just an accident. You didn't mean to drop it on the floor, I'm sure.
That's what I'm upset about.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay, well,
Oh, so sweet.
I'll go with you to the guild. But
Well, it's fine. I'm
Don't tell
meeting
them
someone there anyway.
you are?
Well, yes. The person said it was some sort of date. I believe they meant today. Today's date, as in like meeting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
I will take you to the door and then you can go.
Probably
We should go now. When would... Do you know what time?
Oh yes, it was 1 o'clock sharp.
What's the time now?
Yeah, it's nearing. It's like 12:30.
Oh, I just made it up.
Definitely go.
Okay, you guys make your way across the market towards the guild garden. You make your way in through the little short mazes and up to the alchemy guild with the large sort of lead-lined window with the Ouroboros and the figure 8.
Whilst we're walking, so where do you want to go? If it was just up to you, I know obviously we're making a group decision, but where would you want to
After
go?
this.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. Part of me wants to go back to, Sahira. It's stuff I need to follow up.
It'd be nice to. I don't want to be rude about this place, but just, I say civilization. This is civilization, but you know what I mean.
It's exciting though, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't. The thought of this place about a year ago would terrify me, but I've had a good time, mostly. Last night was horrible.
I agree with you there.
It was blood and... not nice, but overall, some good points at the very least.
Yeah.
The bar was nice.
Are you still holding the whiskey?
No, I gave that to Maya.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, you're welcome to come in. I don't know what we're going to be talking about. Probably some sort of alchemy and
You know
various
what?
theories on transmutation.
I promised I'd meet Amaya back at the Golden Petal.
I can't believe she's from the Apari. I didn't know anything.
No, me neither. That was...
Because she did say she
Very-
wasn't from there.
Yep, she did. Lots of times.
Yeah. So it's a surprise.
Well, Eugene, you better be off. You're looking good.
Oh,
Good luck.
is my appearance important to this?
No, I just Flanders.
Crazy hair.
And you
It doesn't plan, it just goes straight back.
yeah, you go for it. Okay, but don't tell them anything.
Well, surely I should tell the Arch-Alchemist that he's in danger.
Yes, but don't give specifics about why you know that information.
That's just.
Sorry.
But what if he asks for specifics? What should I say then?
Let's go around it. Let's go around. Yep.
Oh, not a lie. Oh no, not again.
It's not a lie. It's just skirt around it.
Okay, that makes some sense. But okay, I'll be fine.
As you guys are in the garden in front of them, approaching the Alchemy Guild, you see Demera, who's the friendly human who's usually behind the counter, and she was stacking up papers, and you can see her through that big lead-lined window, and she's like stacking papers up, and it all looks a little bit haphazard. And you see the Arch-Alchemist come out of one of the side rooms, and he sort of like gestures something to her, and he goes back in, and it looks like there's quite a lot going on in there.
Can I speak to the Arch-Alchemist, please?
Oh yeah, sorry, you open the door, and you can hear them talking amongst the rooms. And Demera looks at you like, Mr. Valentine, yes, let me go and, one moment. And she walks over to where you saw him coming out. And he just bumps into her as he's walking out of the room at the same time. He just smashes into her. He's like, oh my goodness. Eugene, what are you doing here?
Oh, I came here to warn you, I suppose.
Oh, pray tell.
Oh, well, I trust you heard about the attack last night.
Oh, I mean, that's what we're clearing up. Something terrible happened there last night. I don't quite know what happened, but we're not taking any precautions. We're closing up shop for the time being. Obviously, we'll leave some people here, but I'm not staying.
Well, where are you going?
Well, I, to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure. We're waiting to hear back from from Sahira, but...
Oh, so you're not going to be the acting head of the city?
No.
That's probably for the best.
Well, I tried.
No, you were fantastic. No, you were fantastic at it.
Oh,
but
my boy, you misunderstand. I went to the block this morning. I assumed the same. It's been a few days before I finished my duties, and with what happened to the Crown Duke, I'm afraid that it is not quite that simple. They don't want me. Quite frankly, they are sending either.
Say such of them.
Terrible stuff, I know, but if you want, I don't know if you're planning on staying, but we can leave access to certain rooms, but I mean, we were always an outpost, as you know. You've come from the capital yourself. Oh, sorry, my dear, I didn't see you. You okay?
Yep. I'm just gonna stand over here.
We've always been an outpost, so these things happen. Research will continue. That is very important. The flora and the fauna research.
Oh, yes. Vital, some would say.
Well, I mean, imagine the specimens. They would be ruined.
Think of the specimens.
So some of that urgent work will continue, but I hope to return.
Is fellow Talina staying, or is she going with you?
She's here now, but she will be part of the group leaving. Yes.
Okay. May I see her? I believe we booked some sort of date for today.
I see. So, okay. Well.
Why does everyone seem so surprised? Whenever I say date, I just mean like today.
Yes, she's in the lab. Please, he gestures like awkwardly. Yes, I will continue with whatever. You're welcome to come in. Close the door. It's boiling.
Oh no, it's all right. I'm good.
No, it's he shuts the door. It's absolutely boiling out there. If you wish to join them on the date.
No, Eugene. You know what? I'll catch you back at the you know where. Bye.
Don't leave without me.
You want me to?
No, I mean just in terms of
just leaving town.
No, don't do that.
We have offices if you want to.
No, I'll go. Bye.
Okay.
Can I leave?
No, I just mean not the city. Like,
yeah. We'll wait for you. Okay, bye.
Okay. So you enter the lab and you see Talina's she's stacking equipment, papers. She's clearing out some specimen jars, sealing others with wax. And she's kind of really focused on her
that
work.
Kinky stuff.
Yeah.
You know it.
So she's I mean she's a bit taller than you. She's a half elf, I think she was. Yes, she's a half elf. And
I mean, if she's taller than 3'5", we should be okay.
Yeah, she's just about just under 2 feet taller than you. And she's very intent on her work. Pale hair is very messy, and she's just concentrating.
Are we doing this? Oh, okay.
You can if you want. It's up to you.
Oh no, I just didn't want to sort of. I know times are.
That's all right. What did you want? What did you want to say to her?
Fellow, I'm here for the date.
Eugene, I'm sorry. I completely forgot.
1 o'clock sharp. Yes, I believe that.
Yes. No, you're right. Oh. I mean, she sort of holds her arms out at the work that's all stacked up. This is what I was hoping we would be able to do, but I mean, I'm kind of collecting it all together to leave.
Oh yes, I heard. I'll be leaving too. I think after the incident at the estate yesterday.
Oh yeah, did you tell her that you were there?
I just cooking.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Of course.
I made a delightful dessert.
Yes.
A chocolate pudding, and it had some whiskey in there.
Okay.
I did have some samples. I could have been lovely.
Yes, that's lovely. Eugene, the Duke's died. Didn't they died?
Oh yeah, sorry, that's more important than the chocolate.
No, I just... Yes, it's awful. I mean, I don't know them myself, but it sounded awful.
Yes, I agree entirely. I was cooking.
Well, at least you were out of the way of everything that
No,
happened.
it's an explosion as well. Is the building still standing?
I don't know.
I suppose you would have heard that too. It was awfully loud.
All I heard is that the dukes were killed, and there were lots of casualties, and it's awful.
Yes.
Are you coming with us then?
Part of me does want to, yes, but I still have work to do with my friends. I will return to the guild at some day though.
Oh, well, you'll have to make sure that you let me know when.
Yes, I will. Are you going to be based at the capital now?
I'm not sure. I think my time in Dustmere might be coming to an end as well. After what happened, it made me realise how far away from the Empire we really are.
Did you give me the sending stone?
Yes, you did, to fix it.
Mm-hmm. I can give you this so we can talk.
Oh, it's a bit of sugar.
Yes, it's one of my creations. But it works just like any other sending stone that you might buy. Perhaps a little bit more flavoursome.
Thank you. Are you sure? They're not cheap. They're not...
Oh, wait a minute, I was gonna deactivate them, wasn't I? Shit.
You can ghost her.
Here's my second stone to deactivate.
I don't know how long it will work. Oh no, I shouldn't say that. Well, here you go.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. And thank you. That's very kind of you.
You do know how to use. Should I give you a tutorial, or you?
You speak into it.
Yes.
Well, I won't bother you too much, but thank you.
And obviously, if anything comes up, in fact, actually, can you do me a massive favour?
Of course.
If you hear of any other Valentines, any gnomes that be about, yay high, about my height, can you let me know?
Yes, absolutely will.
Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Are you searching for them?
Not very well. I haven't found them. I was always terrible at hide and seek, but
Well, it's not the kind of thing that gets progressively better, really, is it? You either find them or you don't.
Well, yes, it's a bit absolute, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
but either way, I have been unsuccessful. Yeah, certainly. I don't believe they're in Dustmere, and they weren't in Christamar. Is that the place?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's 2 for 2, I suppose. And there's lots of other towns and cities and settlements around this place. So who knows? But if you do see them,
well,
let me know.
I will. I don't know where we're going to end up, to be honest. But...
Oh, and also let Corin know I'm okay. I sent him a letter. I'll check to see if there's been any post. But oh dear, Corin, make sure he's okay.
Sure. We'll...
Just an apprentice at the Alchemy Guild in the capital.
Corin, okay.
Yes, he's usually causing all sorts of mischief and trouble.
Well, we may end up arriving at the same time as the letter, but I'll seek him out. When did you send it?
God, 5-ish days ago.
Yeah, so it's probably it's still on the way, isn't it? Oh, yes. Okay, Valentine's and Corin.
Corin Dusttop.
Dusttop.
The baker.
Okay. A baker?
He makes really good cakes.
Oh, okay.
Sourdoughs are very good too. His sweet making skills are terrible though. But don't tell him that, he'll get awfully upset.
Okay, don't tell him about the sweets.
Yes. Do you want to write this down?
No.
No, it's okay,
right.
cool, got up there.
Well, and she puts the sending stone on like her big stack of equipment and things.
So it was dropped, I've sort of fixed it, but yes.
That's okay.
So yes, it does look a little bit, not as it was made, but...
No, it's nice, it's cute. Little peach.
Yes. And when I send a message, it should smell of apple, and this is my apple one.
Oh, it's wonderful. What did she say?
Sarah saying very un-Sarah things.
I didn't even hear it.
Wait till you listen to it back.
That's just a little treat.
We got it on tape.
Well, I'm sorry we can't, well, work together as we
I'm
planned.
sure we will one day.
Yes, I think we will. Well, good luck with your friends, and
likewise, good luck with the move, and I hope the road's safe. And don't talk to any strangers. That's what my ma always tells me.
Oh no,
and,
I think we'll probably be in the depths of a phaeton for most of the journey.
Yes, and just watch yourself. It's dangerous at the moment. So
Thank you, Eugene. It was nice to meet someone as kind as you down here. It's quite a lonely place, so thank you for that.
yeah, I think sometimes we do get caught up in our books and forget that there are other people out there. Well, anyway, best get going now.
Yeah. All right. I'm not quite sure I'll enjoy it as much as you seem to be, but.
Oh no, I am terrified.
Oh, okay. Yes, me too. Yeah.
I drank whiskey this morning. Who drinks whiskey at 9 o'clock in the morning? I hope I don't smell it. I only had a little swig, a tiny.
I thought I smelled something.
Oh yes, I was hoping that was the desserts because they also had whiskey in them. I sound like I have a problem. I don't. I'm just taking little swigs.
We all have difficult times. I think now is as good as any. So.
Yes.
Well, take care, Eugene.
Cool. And you enjoy the sending stuff.
Thank you. She puts her hand up to shake her hand, very awkwardly.
Oh yes, very awkward handshake. It's the most physical contact Eugene's had. No.
Okay, bye-bye. She turns and grabs the stack of equipment, starts walking out.
Yeah.
Nervously. Okay.
Best date ever! Eugene got so much action. There was a handshake.
Punching at
We made it
everything.
to 0.1 base.
0.1.
Okay, are you doing anything else?
No, I'm going.
Okay. So you're making it back to the hideout?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you make your way back to the hideout. Freya, what did you do when you left?
I went to go get some armor
Okay.
in the shop.
Did you want to just do that?
Yeah.
Okay. What armor are you looking for?
I want scale mail that looks like the scales of a fish.
Oh!
Smoked had it.
Okay.
Nice. Callback, guy.
That's not my list of
You got a
goods.
disadvantage.
I'll have to look it up quick. Not because of the
Yeah,
fish. I think you may struggle
have
to
a
find.
big
You may struggle to find like bespoke fish scale mail.
I'll get something that sort of makes me think, if that was nicer, it would look like a fish.
Medium armor.
Disadvantage.
Scale mail does, yeah.
Okay, can I get a chain shirt that sort of looks like?
A chain shirt.
Chain looks like
it's not.
scales, right?
Is it not?
No, it's like chain link.
Chain mail
Chain mail is
does,
just-
but just
yeah.
a shirt, you get to go.
So chain shirt, you don't get disadvantage on the chain shirt. It is 13. The AC is 13 plus your dex of a maximum of 2, and it is 50 gold for a chain shirt.
What if you currently got leather?
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be
Yeah, it'll
plus
be better,
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely that.
Okay, and you can find one that's like, there is an excess of kind of these kinds of things in Dustmere. So you could either go to a reputable smiths, or you can go to like a reseller that's one of these markets, and they're selling all sorts of like
Yeah, just
different
get some like
collections.
secondhand
Yeah, so
something.
if 50 gold is kind of standard price, it would normally be higher in Dustmere, but if it's second hand, yeah. And it's a nice fit. It's not like a massively baggy shirt. It fits in with your outfit nice enough.
Cool.
Very tight ringed chain shirt. That's just 13 AC of 13 plus your dex mod. Maximum of +2 on the dex mod.
One day we'll have a forge and I can just make people stuff.
Okay. Any other? So while we're doing that, any other kind of
I'm
errands?
just going to go drop my Sariki
Yeah.
and try and get a new longsword.
Did you want to RP that?
No, I'm fine with that.
You sure? We can do a little bit. Any other kind of errands?
Is the decision that we're leaving?
I don't know.
This is the question that I have, because that'll dictate if I need to
I
do
think
anything.
that is the general.
Is and also how soon we're leaving. Are we leaving like tonight, or are we leaving in like a couple of days, or?
Regardless, Maya's going to get prepared and turn all of the food into travel food, like sandwiches, portion up the chocolate dessert so that they don't all go on day 2.
You would know that like travel food, sandwiches would be fine for a couple of days, but the rest would need to be like dried and preserved.
Yeah, that's why I assumed you were going, but I do like the idea of picnics.
Like you need to cure it, I guess, or dry it.
I will start the process of curing and or drying anything that needs curing or drying.
I did tell you there was like a line of dried meats and dried fish. So and you took.
Yeah, you did specifically say.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot. So yes, I would say roll 2d8. And that'll be the number of rations that you have.
I can purify food and drink, by the way.
I can also just make it.
Yeah.
But it's a 3rd level spell.
Okay, yeah. So it's roll.
I can just purify anything that's got. It's a cantrip.
But fun cooking.
Yeah, from what you carried, if you roll a 2d8, that's the number of rations that you got.
5. Guys, we have less than 1 each.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You got like. That's the average being 8, so yeah, you have 8 rations. That was
so everyone goes at least 4.
Yeah, that's trash. Yeah. Okay.
So we've got 8 fancy rations basically.
Yeah. Dried fish, meats, a little bit of
pack up
cheese. Okay. Any other errands if you're leaving in the next day or 2 or whatever it is?
Do we want to go in the morning as it's quite late now, probably.
Yeah, it's mid-afternoon, yeah.
If we're leaving in the morning, I say Moxie, are you alright staying with the girls tonight?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Thank you. And I just do fast scribe to Kaz and just say, probably need to have a talk tonight. See you later.
I hear handshakes good.
She says, yes.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
He's going to get some good handshaking.
I'm going to get dumped.
Okay. Then I'll just go see Saruki.
Okay, any other errands? Last.
I was going to speak to Malika.
Oh, Marika.
Marika, even, yeah.
As in sending?
I don't have that.
So you're going to find her?
If I...
Hasn't she already
gone? I thought she was in Delnora.
Marika, he said...
said she was leaving.
Yeah, was leaving shortly. I don't think I specified a time. You would know that you would have... The only way to communicate with her would be going into the Grand. Into the Yaldrin area. Which you can do if you wish.
I can't do it. Kaz has already gone, hasn't she? So I couldn't have...
If it was something that you would...
You could ask me and I can tell her. Because I can just tell Kaz just...
Oh, yes, please, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because all Jago said was... he suggested communicating by note. He didn't say anything about... I don't remember what he said about her. I don't think he specified a time that she was leaving, so he just said shortly, so you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to tell...
What do you want me to say?
Jax to sell.
Can you
translate Marika? If she can come to the Colin Petal?
Yeah. So I'll say, ask Kaz, see if...
Meet an old friend.
We can see if she can get hold of Marika.
Okay, she says...
maybe Dom?
She says, Yaldrin. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay. And you said, and maybe Dom.
Yeah,
She's
but in really long writing, there's
Okay. Okay, where were we? So, first of all, Aura. So you've gone to Saruki's. So you go to the familiar. In the late afternoon heat, you arrive at her squat home with the large open gates into her kind of makeshift forge area. And the moment she sees you, she looks around and she waves you in. She's got the big wrap over her very pale skin, horns poking out.
Right.
Get inside. Closes the door behind you. Tell me you didn't have anything to do with what happened last night. The last thing that you said is that you might die at the ball.
Good luck, mate.
And then I find out that a lot of people died.
Get wrecked.
I didn't die. There was a slight explosion. And I pull out the hilt of the longsword. My sword also exploded.
I appreciate you coming today. Are you safe? Is that a silly question?
For now, I think so, but we're planning on leaving town. maybe tomorrow. And you did say to come back before I left if I was going anywhere.
I did.
And, well, I was sort of looking for a replacement sword.
Well, right.
A very quick note, if you don't want to spend gold on, if you're just getting a plain longsword, I have one that I will not be able to use. I just have one because I think it's Kate's. I think it's Kate's saber.
Oh, yes.
So if you don't want to spend money on it, you can just have one for free, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so you would have known that from earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a store. I don't have I don't sell much. Oh, there is, and she goes over to a shelf. It's one that I made, but it's and takes it down. It's a large sheath from one of the racks. She dusts it off, loads of sand on it. It was originally for myself, but it was just too heavy, and I didn't want to change it. Once the form was set, it was nice. And it's a very broad blade, so she takes it out as a kind of seeing like a lick of the blade. It's very broad. It's technically like a broadsword as a long sword. It's got an octagonal long cross section, so it is very thick, and it's a hand and a half. So it is very long, and it is the sword's edges are almost parallel the whole way up until they taper to a point close to the tip. So it's a very straight sword, and at the base of the blade is above the crossguard is a stamp of a desert thistle flower. She's like, it's my signature.
Can I sort of take it out of the sheath and just like examine it and check the weight and inspect it? It's
very, very well made. It is flawless. It's well balanced. It is of a quality that Tombot would have been proud of. It is an expensive sword.
I reckon you could show Tombot a thing or two some days.
Well, it took me a while, but like I said, I can't use it. I've been kind of thinking I should sell it as a bit of a put some money down on something, but it's just been sat there. I've not really had a buyer. To tell you the truth, I would have asked for 600 gold.
Get wrecked.
But I could probably do it. It's an investment of my own. I'm hesitant I could do 500.
How much do you have?
Not 500.
I don't think any of us have even close to that.
No, I got 145.
Okay.
You can pay with other subscriptions. Do you have other?
I mean, I do.
When you say other subscriptions, what are you implying?
I'm saying it as if Eugene said it.
Coilshards.
Oh yes.
I had one from before as well.
Sorry, Aura. I'd be willing to trade as part of the deal.
All my weapons are blown up.
I guess
my hand axe is gone.
You have you have the saber from Sentinel, which is the long sword for free, if necessary.
Yeah.
But if you trade now on the profit.
Yeah.
Maybe hold on to it, and I'll see if I can get something up in full price, maybe.
Okay.
It's...
She throws it into the sheath. It is +1, by the way. That's what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, I better let you get on. I'm gonna pay Tombok a quick visit.
You said all of your weapons blew up. What do you need?
Well, you know the sword that I showed you before that was already blown up.
You're now, and your axe. You have the hand axes. Lost. She just starts.
Something that exploded.
She just starts collecting up like bits and sifting through. She hands you a hand axe. It's a decent quality axe. A curved handle and a kind of crescent blade. There you go. It's just sitting here. I'm not going to sell anything.
It's more than you deserve.
Take it. And if you someday come back and buy my very expensive sword, then we'll call it a deal.
I will be back. Hopefully soon.
Okay. Well, don't die, please.
I'll try my best.
And write me a letter this time. Don't before you run off. Well, last time you ran off and I didn't even know if you were alive. This time, I know you're alive, but if you could write me a letter or two. Or,
Sure, deal.
Have an example in your bag.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I'll go off and just see Tongvok. He's probably not got anything.
Longsword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he has standard long swords which are 15 gold. So it would be a similar replacement to the one that you had, as in like it's a tapered edged longsword as opposed to Cade's saber.
Yeah. No, I'll just say sort of I'm heading off the next couple of days.
All right. Well,
hopefully be back someday.
You told me that you weren't wanted anymore. I don't know how truthful that was, if it was for my benefit, but you look after yourself, all right? You find your...
I've got some people who look out for me when I need a bit of help and point me in the right direction.
Yeah. All right, look. Listen to people around you, all right? I've met a couple of them and they seem all right. Don't do anything rash. I'm no good at this. Look, and he goes over to a side and he pulls out a small pouch. Take this, and I won't be here in no. All right. He gives you a pouch of some gold. Take it as your last paycheck. All right.
I appreciate it.
150 gold.
Still can't buy this.
Now,
well, being a blacksmith is the way to go. That's the paycheck.
Amen.
Yeah, commission.
Now,
I'll see you around.
you take care, my boy. And he hugs you, slaps you on the back, really hard.
Handshake.
Walk, handshake, yeah.
Fist bump.
Just
I'll be back. I'll be back some point.
You've always got a job here, all right?
Thanks. Might need it. Save up sometime.
I'll keep an eye on the place, all right? You're home.
Thanks.
Make sure no one, no one gets in there and bashes it around. I'll keep it safe, all right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully it won't be too long and we'll all be back there anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I better go catch up with the others, I think. Prepare for what comes next.
All right. Good luck.
Probably gonna need it. The way I blow up my swords.
What?
Sariki, I feel you in.
Oh, okay. And he waves, goes back into the forge. Okay. You're heading back to the...
Golden Passion.
And any other errands? You were making food, you got your mail.
Can I also just send two letters?
Mm-hmm.
So wherever the post office is.
You would do it at the block. It would be at the... well, it depends. I mean, it would be at the block, at the government building, because there's no specific guild for it. So.
Okay, cool. Don't really need to do
So
it.
there's not a post office guild.
One of them is to the matron and Sahiro, Bellflower, and the other one is to Reuben.
Reuben.
Is that his name?
Rube. Yeah.
Reuben.
Do you want to tell me what they are afterwards?
Yes, because I've not written them.
That's fine. Okay, so one for matron, one for... Okay. So, You guys are, is it all Coal and Petal or is it Kaz's?
Like we should get a last meal in the column battle.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking to Kaz. And
Oh yeah, you said you kicked everyone out. That's right.
I
Yeah.
might just
Yeah. No.
pop
Yeah.
by and grab that.
I'm trying to have a really
Saber.
serious conversation.
Before,
I'll just pop by and grab that saber.
Oh
if I
yeah.
can.
It's just a long sword.
after I've picked up because I'm in Kaz's apparently making these picnics and
Oh,
stuff.
you can stay and make it. Then I'm gonna be like, she's home. Please fuck off.
You gonna come join us for a drink after whatever it is you're doing? No,
Probably
you
not.
want.
Probably not.
Breakfast club in the morning.
Buy you one.
We need to talk about some stuff before we go. If there's time, then yeah.
Okay.
D-
You can always just come and wake me up and have a drink.
That also might be very possible.
Is Kaz back?
I would say yes. So you guys are headed up to the Coal and Petal, and you're the last one wrapping up food.
I'm gonna give her a really probably unwanted, awkward hug
Kaz.
and be like, thanks for everything.
All right. Yeah. She's. Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna squeeze her a little bit, probably too tight. Thanks
She-
for everything.
She kind of softens after a while, gives you a pat on the back. You smell of fish.
It's not very kind.
What is it? Yep. It smells of fish in here.
Party perfume.
I made some picnics. See ya.
Okay. Gone. Close the door behind. Okay.
Did she find Marika?
Are you asking Kaz?
No, because that's what.
That's what-
Yes, she's come back to. Yeah. As in you're asking me or asking
Yeah,
Kaz?
because we said, can you send Marika?
Kaz has returned.
Did you get Marika?
Let me just get my notes up.
Did you? Let me think. Let me check my notes.
No, it's not that.
Marika is dead.
A few things.
She was killed by an axe.
So,
That flew out a window.
I spent the day with Mummy, just trying to get a bit of a vibe, and then I did a little bit of sneaking. Let me get the boring and awful stuff out of the way first. Julian is going to make moves. It's likely that the Empire will move forces into the city and investigate what happened, but I think that either way, they're going to take too long, and he has room to maneuver with the Duke's gone and no one appointed. And if he was to pitch a successful effort, then they may extend the Accord, is what I hear his aims are. To extend the Accord and to take control of the entire city. I don't know if that'll happen, and it may only be a temporary measure, but I think if he is successful, then the other leaders will bend over, and the last of the rebellion, the outward rebellion, will probably fold. The idea of us as a syndicate controlling the city and having I mean, it would be good for me. I could help the children properly. I can't believe I'm even thinking about this. They will 100. If he's successful, then my parents will fold. I know they will. I think that's what may happen. I don't know for sure. It depends who the Empire send and how long they take and if they accept his pitch. But that was... Well, that was the most of that.
So what does that mean for you? Where are you going to stay here?
I think I should. I want to be here. You gave me this ring, and I want to be here as our eyes, as our secret.
That's fine. I just don't want you to get hurt.
No, they have no idea. Mummy still thinks this is somewhere that I just come every now and again and drink on my own. I mean, if she ever comes here, it's going to be the point is that I think that if I'm here, they're more likely to listen. My parents are more likely to listen to me. And if and when Julian does act, at least I'll be able to report back to you. I'll be able to maneuver things in the background gently, make things difficult for him where I can.
Well, if there's one person who's going to slut him up, it is going to be you, realistically. What are Desmond Dare going to do?
They're just a bunch of useless accountants. They are... I hate them. No,
They're all useless.
I think... there's the children as well. They are well.
Good.
They are shocked by what happened, but they are okay.
Unsurprisingly, they are very little.
I'm sorry for lying. I know we've already had this conversation, but I'll never do it again.
You can lie to me if you want.
No. That's my new rule.
I mean, that's your choice. I won't blame you for lying to me.
No, I'm too good at it.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
But I don't want you. I don't want you to leave. But I don't see any other way around this. Even if it's just you that he knows is alive, he is sending people out.
Again.
And they start in the city. The further away you get, the safer it is. You hide in the shadow of some other syndicate he doesn't even know exists.
Stupid narrow-minded boy. This is probably a good time to tell you that I think we're leaving tomorrow.
As soon as that.
We don't have time.
It makes sense, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either. My original question was going to be, how stupid is it for me to stay?
Very. I can't think of anything more stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe your friend that blew himself up.
Only maybe. Only maybe he's more stupid.
Well, he didn't know it was going to kill him. You know that this is going to kill you.
Yeah.
Ironically, I think that we'd be better as well. I don't think we would be at each other's throats under that kind of pressure.
No, that's true. You would get bored of me just sitting around here all day and rearranging your furniture.
If you think that I haven't noticed, you are sorely mistaken. This will be completely different the next time that you come here.
I'd like to see you try.
But no, I did also. I spoke to Jago.
Mm-hmm.
He said that Marek is here, but he didn't want to send her.
That's
in light of what happened last night. But
perfectly understandable.
He said that Del Nori is where she will be soon.
Does the timeline on that?
He didn't give us a day, but I imagine that with many people, they'll be leaving the city soon. That is another thing. If you're leaving soon, it is expensive and it is busy. All of the nobles are leaving. But, well, she sits down on the sofa.
I go and get 2 glasses of wine and then go sit next to her.
What are we going to do?
I do not know. Well, I can call you every day.
Is that what that was in the book?
Yeah.
It's handy.
I can do that to you as many times as I want. So you're going to get fucking sick of my voice in your head.
I can't do anything about...
No.
Nope. I'm having second thoughts.
I go to because it's if I touch her name, it takes out the book. So I go to do that. Like, fine.
No, that's silly. If it gets too much, I'll tell you, but I highly doubt that'll happen.
I imagine it will be just in an evening to tell you that I'm still alive, and if you need anything, if you need us to come back.
And if I need to come to you.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can do this.
I think we can do this.
We've had time apart before, and it was shit, but...
And then you thought I was dead anyway, so you were moving on.
But you want a break?
It was 2 months you thought I was dead.
Moving on is not the word I would use, but, I mean, when do you think I started looking after all the fucking children?
That was when I told you to start looking after the fucking children.
Well, I didn't want to, but, you know, after you died, I threw myself into it.
I thought she did it after I told her to look after Neffin when I came back.
Didn't she already have... Oh, I thought that she already had links in
I don't know.
little whispers.
I don't know.
Well, she's claiming
That's
it now.
law bullshit. That's not for my information, it's fine.
And she raises her glass to killing a brother. Are we doing that? The thing?
Probably killing him. I think it's the only way we're going to stop him. Stupid little boy.
Well, I'll keep you updated on his whereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep me updated on yours.
I will. And I don't want to do this, but I go to the pile of where the letters were and I get the one with her name on it. And this is my insurance policy, and if you find out, I mean, you can read it now if you want, I can't stop you, I've never been able to, but...
What is this?
If you find out I'm dead... I mean, you can read it now if you really, really want, but...
Do you want me to?
That's
Otherwise,
your
I will
choice.
be sealing this away and praying that I never open it.
I mean, it's up to you. I just leave it on the table in front of her.
Okay. Takes a drink. She looks at it. You put a sealed letter in front of me. She opens it.
Do you have it?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do this to camera?
I'm trying to do it like... Oh god.
Oh my god, what?
It's real.
News.
Oh,
Fuck it up.
you probably
I real fucked it.
It's just a wax. No one else has ever had problems with these.
God, I don't want that wax on my legs.
She makes a much nicer job of it.
She gets a letter open.
Yeah, she just swipes it with a knife easy. My dear Caxaria, or dearest, if
You're
you
learning
read,
to read. Come on.
it's your handwriting. If you're,
It's not Spider Storms.
if you're reading this letter, one of two things has happened. You've stolen it from my pocket, which is likely. In which case, stop reading it right now. Oh, do you want?
Keep going.
Or I'm dead. So terribly sorry, my love. I want you to know that you have made it so much harder to die. I fought to my last breath to return to you. I just wasn't strong enough. I need you to know how much I love you. I need you to know that you're so very, very important to me. And you know, I need you to know that I've been trying to find the right moment to ask you to be my wife.
I can do that.
I know. I'm very aware.
Takes a drink. I know that in the context of our romantic entanglement, it's been mere weeks, but I didn't want to die without having been married to you. I'll spend my afterlife watching over you and waiting for you. That being said, I don't want to see you in hell for a good 400 years. Darling, I've got at least 450.
It's only 100 on there.
It looks like a 4. Oh, it's the G. It's the G.
Jesus.
450.
It's like, I'm sure they only live to be 100. Oh, yeah, no, that's fair.
You'll see what I mean,
Yeah.
I can wait. Go on and be brilliant, darling. Bring Dustmere to its knees. In terms of my will, Gina will be cared for. I would like you to take thee if Julian ever cedes. You would have got it if we were married anyway. I love you, darling. P.S. You promised to dump my corpse into the river.
You did do
I'm
that.
not doing that.
You did promise to do that.
And she just hugs you. Well, you've given me a ring.
We can go to the Temple District right now if you want. she stopped ceremony? I don't know.
I have not.
Oh.
But another cleric may have done.
I don't care. I just want to spend the time with you.
We'll stay in, it's fine.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, drink.
Drink, and then
Just drink and we'll talk and it's fine. And if you decide at midnight you want to go down to the Temple District and we'll just go hammer on any fucker's door and see if they'll marry us, then yeah.
all right. Let's wait until dark anyway.
Oh god, yeah.
Okay. And she just continues hugging you, drinking like around the back of your leg.
Fuck's sake.
Okay.
You and your alcohol, woman.
And with that, you go up to the Coal and Petal. So, what are you guys doing? Clayton joins you.
We're having a good meal.
Sit down affair.
Yeah.
I go to my. Oh, you had me fooled about being a pariah. I didn't have a clue.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not very good at joking.
Oh, Eugene, I'm sorry. I've not
no,
been very discreet about it, let's be honest.
I thought you had.
Oh, thanks. I'll take that. So I'll pretend I did a good job then.
Yeah, I think you did.
Are you okay now?
Bit scared.
It'll be fine. We're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, but into
Also-
the unknown, it's exciting and scary, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It is.
Do you know if this place got any haddock?
What? Right. Okay. Hold on. Right, Clayton. What is it with you and haddock?
It's just nice fish.
You ever tried trout?
No.
Salmon?
Fuck is that?
Cling prawn?
Oh yeah, no, I could cling prawn. I could do one of them.
Okay, well, we don't have any of them. But why haddock? Why do you keep wanting to? Like, it's concerning. I feel like there's something biologically wrong with you that's like craving one specific food.
What about a jelly deal?
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's an eel that's been set in jelly.
That sounds fucking disgusting.
It does, to be fair, Eugene.
Yeah, I haven't had it. I've wanted to. I mean, jelly with fish.
Well,
Not sure.
does this place have a roof garden?
Do we know?
Does this place have a roof
I
garden?
don't know. I normally drink outside.
I'm
It
asking
feels
the
weird.
DM.
You guys don't know.
We've never gone up that far. Should we go up that far?
Should we go see if there's a roof garden? Wait, you usually eat outside?
No, I drink. I drink outside. I'm drinking now.
So eating?
Yeah.
So can you?
Jesus.
Do you not
Christ.
just want to eat here and drink here?
Look, I was just wondering if there was an outside place. I like being outside.
Okay, well let's go find a roof garden then. Anyone coming to find a roof garden?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
Okay. If you roll a perception check upstairs, I guess.
Do you want me to do that? Or do
Anyone
I-
who wants to go.
Yeah, maybe Freya should do that because
You could have just asked Meredith.
So no, it's better to search.
You can if you want.
27.
Okay. So Freya's like, I'll have a look.
Garden.
You go upstairs. There's only one set of stairs, and it goes up onto the landing where your rooms are. And you look out the window at the end of the hall. And as you throw up the sash and you peer out, you're looking down on the alleyway, and underneath one of the sort of leaning other buildings is Caxaria's. And then if you look up, there is a big gutter and some steps of old timber that lead up to a flat roof just above you, but you don't see anything else.
I'm gonna go out the window.
Okay, roll.
Sure.
Okay, anyone who's climbing the drain, roll athletics or acrobatics.
Last day in Dustmere. Oh no.
Oh no!
I'm moaning about
Last
it.
day. Last day.
21.
How did you hear anything?
Anyone? Yeah.
15.
Okay.
9.
Okay. What's the
16.
order?
I mean, I went first. Didn't
Yeah, I went second.
Okay. Moxie, are you going up?
Yeah, of course, yeah, 15 as well.
Okay. So
Also Clayton.
Oh, yeah.
Reason we're going up there.
That one.
He's right at the back.
That
He got 13.
Damn.
So,
Even better if it was that one.
Freya goes up, you start making your way up, and then everyone does. And then you lose your grip on the guttering and you start slipping down like a rope, and you're like, and you go straight into, who was second? Amaya?
Aura.
You go straight into Aura's head. Like, so if you both of you roll a strength save to hold your grip.
Then we go to the next person.
Oh no.
Oh no.
4.
10.
Okay, yeah. The DC was 10 because it was a little slip.
Meets it.
Yeah, so Aura, you hold on, and Freya, you slip, your feet slip off of the gutter and go sideways to Aura, so you're like slipping down. Roll a dexterity saving throw to try and grab onto him.
Come on, Freya.
Would she get advantage if I try and grab her?
Yes, she would.
Please.
Use a different dice.
What was the roll?
5.
Okay. You slip all the way down. You grab Aura by your kind of cloak.
Yeah.
And you lose your grip. So who's following behind it? Was
I think it's
Amaya?
me.
This is the stupidest thing.
This is great.
Take your time.
But once you get to me and Moxie, you've got no
I
chance.
can't believe there's a TPK before we leave.
It's taken me out.
What did you roll on your dex save?
5.
Okay, you slip past Aura, you lose grip on his coat, and you then grab onto Amaya's arm, and as you do so, you kind of smack into the wall, and you feel something fall out of your pouch.
Oh, can I try and catch it?
Roll dex save.
Oh no, I don't know what dice to use.
Can whoever's underneath me try and catch it?
You guys wouldn't know. There's just no way you would
If
know.
I see her fall past the mic, can I drop a spell?
She's grabbed onto Amaya at the moment, so
Yeah.
she's got grip.
But if she carries on falling.
Okay.
11.
You swipe your hand down and you grab 4 of the 6 coil shards.
Fucking hell.
That's when the DM doesn't want you to have eyes.
That's like 4 failed rolls in a row.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've lost 2 down in the gutter. Well, down in the alley near Caxaria's.
Am I still slipping?
No, you're holding onto Amaya's arm.
Absolutely smashed on my way to the temple district. What the fuck are these glittering
You
things?
guys slowly make your way up. I'm not going to make you roll like it's like you're climbing a gutter. So you get up to the top.
I'm blue.
Each of you like step up onto. You step up onto the roof. It's like one of those terracotta roof, like red, and there is a bit of flat kind of bricks on the top. And it is not a roof garden, but it's like painted brick,
Well, it's
whitewash,
outside, and that's
it's
what
like a
makes
flat bit between. So you're like between two rises of the roofs. So if you just stand on one, you see this long distance lookout north over the Mariners Market, and you're looking above the sails of all of the canvases that shade the sails. Shade the market stalls. You can see past that over some of the houses and towards the western stubs, and over towards the coaching area. There's mist rising as Phaethons leave the city, and the other side behind you see the moon wall high, and it's getting I'd say like evening at this point. You guys have had your dinner, you're drinking up on the roof.
You still got that whiskey?
I give it to you.
I don't think you should have any of the whiskey if we've got to climb down again.
True. I was like we start going up to go and sit on the rooftop, and I hear everyone talking like, no, back in, everyone back in.
So this was a terrible idea. Why are we climbing on rooftops? We could have a perfectly good drink inside.
Clayton lays like on one of the roofs. He's like, I mean, this is fucking lovely.
You could have died.
Leave him.
That's part of the fun.
No, it's not.
He eats very
He eats a haddock that he found.
Roof haddock.
I mean, this place may have its problems.
I mean, it's
Kind of
quite,
pretty.
I was going to say, it's quite pretty from up here, especially if you don't look at the big wall.
I'll have it. The berry, I'll have it.
It's been on the floor.
I don't care. We're on the roof anyway, it's not the floor. Cheers.
Do you want a muffin?
I'm good. Alright,
So then, to the next adventure, I guess.
Are you coming with us?
I'm not staying here.
You probably should.
Depends if you'll have me. I mean,
I mean, I
Marie,
think we put you on
more
probation,
merrier.
but you can join us for the next leg, and then we'll reassess.
Yeah,
That's
the fish
fair.
thing is a bit weird. But
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on the fish thing.
I think at least we were going near the sea.
That's true.
So
We're
we
going
can
near the sea?
get you some different fish.
what's the plan?
Don't worry.
I'll follow where you guys go.
I will follow.
So as it gets late,
It fades to the
I'll back it up. The Geish rises just before the sun sets, and there's that crossover period where the purple moon and the sun are both up, and then the sun sets. And you guys are looking out over the city, and it is nice, as much as it is a horrible kind of... The Grand is the nicest bit about it, but when you're looking up, down at it from here, it's terracotta roofs, whitewashed homes, and it all seems a lot cleaner, a lot nicer.
Just grab a Maya before going. Hope you don't mind a piece of advice from someone who's been running their whole life. Sometimes running away doesn't work. You might be better running at it, screaming with a sword.
I appreciate that advice. But do you really want to keep running back to the Opari? Because it's a really fucking long way away.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of running.
Well, we nearly ran to the edge, so
Hold on, are you talking about that that metamorphical meaning? Metaphorical?
metaphorical.
That, yeah.
Half my dumb bitch.
Do I know what metaphorical means?
That's a good point.
We're gonna say Aura knows what metaphorical means.
Aura's bad intelligence is just because he doesn't know.
What's it out?
He
knows
has
worse,
no
though.
worldly intelligence, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're saying we don't literally run at the Opari?
No, but whatever you've been running from, you can keep running. And I ran from wherever I came from for 6 years, and it didn't help at all. And in the end, running back in that direction, I found some answers, not all of them, but it's a start.
Makes sense. Thanks, Aura, and I clink my glass to yours.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Did you see Fred fall off? I hope she hasn't had
Yeah,
too
I
much
did.
to
I
drink.
had to grab her.
I tried.
I'm really far back from the edge.
Surrounded by everyone.
You haven't got a rope with you, have you? Just in case.
I know it's in my room, which is down the ladder.
Mine's up a tree by Debiles' house.
We're not gonna go back and get that.
No, I should probably buy a new one on the way out of town.
I'm gonna sigh and sit down on the roof thing, lean back and look up at the sky.
Or
Yeah.
if he's going to sit there and look at the moon wall.
Probably
And,
hear the sound of two people
Getting
lightly drunk and running to the temple.
That's what I was about to say. Do you see? Because it's so perfect. So yeah, you guys see as the sun's setting. You see Chags and Kaz.
Can I ask really quickly, and I know this is not me or Amaya, but would Sentinel / Jax see any coil stones in the alleyway
Passive
as they
perception.
were?
It's 11.
Yeah, I think Kaz is 11 as well.
Because it could be something old, newborn, and blue.
This is what we were giggling at.
Oh, I see.
Because it would be old, because they are.
I mean, let's say you see them, that you hear the door go, the clunk of the hideout.
Yeah.
So you guys can let them know if you want, because there's
We all
no
lean
way
over
that,
the edge and look down.
there's no way that they would see them.
No.
They're tiny.
We don't know they got married.
That's true.
But then I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Well, if
You just see all our heads appear.
would we know that they had gone down that way?
Yeah.
Because that's where the
Do we
entrance.
maybe go, guys, look for the things that we're not supposed to have.
I'll cast message.
We both do it at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, Freya fell off the roof and dropped some coil shards. Can we grab them?
Yeah, what Aura said.
Was me and Amara still shouting off the
Yeah, just yelling. Okay, do you go grab them then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you scoop them up, the two of them. They're quite obvious when you know that they're there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys see them scooting off across Mariner's Market up to the northeast side of the city, which is known as the Temple Corridor.
Wonder what they're doing.
Probably not for more drink.
Did you want to do it? Do you want to start there?
Yeah, well, I was like, we can just fade to black from that and...
Yeah, there was one thing I've got else, but if you wanted to RP it, we can. As in, like, there's one more thing I want to do at the end of the session, but
You
we
do
can
the end of
RP.
the session, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
We'll start with that. I don't want to miss it. Okay.
I was fine to not do it.
All right. Well, so you guys run off. I don't know who would have figured it out.
Not me.
No.
If either of them have a ring on when they come back.
We both already do.
Yeah.
That's true.
If there's
Moxie
another
A
thing.
new one.
No, I can't afford another one. I already bought her jewellery. Jesus.
Like a Haribo.
A hula hoop.
What would Moxie think?
An onion ring.
They are going to the temple district. I hope they have fun, whatever they're doing.
Oh, that's sweet.
Desecrate a good time.
Oh God.
And you, Freya, see in the sky something that you saw about 24 hours before. A silver streak that seems to catches the mauve light of Gaish as it drifts past. And you just see it at the corner of your eye for a moment. And it seems to come back this time. This dull reflections of the buildings that you can see on its underside this time. The sand, the pastel colours of the sand are kind of flashing on its underside. And then this thing banks, and you see two huge wings. And it's lower than you thought, fast. And these two large silver wings unfold fully with three joints, the last kind of hooking forward, facing the wingtip facing direction of travel. And it circles above all of you. And I'd probably say you guys have only got 11s, right? Anyone got 13?
I don't think.
You've
got 13.
actually.
Yeah, because one of us is higher.
Does it say British Airways on the side?
No. Mine's gone up to 14.
Oh shit!
Okay.
No, just-
So yeah, then Amaya sees it probably. It as it moves, it circles, and Amaya, you probably catch it the moment that it turns towards you into a dive. Closer and closer, fast, like it might collide. And then everyone
So
else,
glad I'm not on the roof right now.
everyone else sees it the moment that it arrives with two beats, like 1-2 beats of its wings, and then a third. This last flourish, it fills the air with sand and dust. You feel the thunk of its weight land. Its powerful, taloned feet grip onto the edge of the roof, and it folds up its huge wings, and it is covered in silver, alabaster feathers that catch the light like dew. Its neck is long, its beak is small for its size. It is a narrow and wedge-shaped beak, and its eyes are large and black and inquisitive, and you all feel an aura emanating from it. And you hear a voice from it. Please do not fight the truth sense. I will simply know if you are lying, but I shall not and cannot act on it. Anyone who lived in the Empire, roll a history check. So you as well, Moxie.
And not me, because I'm nowhere near.
You're not there.
it's like.
That include me?
I don't think you would know what it is.
Right.
What was it? History.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Nice.
25.
25.
I got like a 12.
16.
Okay. You would, I would, yes, so 16 is just enough. This is a condor. And it is an intelligent messenger bird. And Moxie, you would know that they're...
Didn't they say they were using this instead of sending?
Some people do.
Yeah.
They're very expensive.
Yeah.
And Moxie, you would know that they are rumoured to be descendants of great-winged scaled beasts, but that's only pure rumour. It looks at each of you, and then it looks at you, Freya, and it says, "You are Freya Roskilly of Vilport, sister of Ursa.
Yes.
This message is from Ursa to Freya and is marked as grave importance. It comes to you and you alone, secured and safe from prying eyes and ears. Do you trust this time, this place, and those around you to receive such a message, or would you wish to hear it in your mind?"
No, I trust them.
The message is as follows, and is read exact recollection and tone to the best of my ability. Hey sis, don't worry, this condor is secure. Firstly, I cannot tell you where I am. I am okay. You're probably wondering where I am and why I have been silent for so long. I am sorry. I didn't have the ability to contact you, and the people I work for are very observant. You must not repeat this. I signed up to work for an organisation, a splinter of the choruses, but it's not what I thought. It is separate and dark, and it took me a long time to identify where you were from your surroundings. On that note, why are you in the glass desert? Are you insane? First, I find out from your matron that you left the capital alone before your commencement, and now I see you're in the desert. In Junessa's name, what are you thinking? I'll be honest, I didn't want to contact you. What I'm caught up in is dangerous, but Juness implores me to tell you this. And that worries me beyond words, because it means she cannot reach you, and that you are deep in whatever this is. What she wants me to tell you, to be blunt, my organisation doesn't even know what it means, so they are burying it. And that's the problem. It's not our primary objective, so they wish to keep it quiet out of fear of causing panic. And Juness disagrees. This starts a number of months ago when I was in Dustmere investigating an old rumour, but nothing came of it. We'd picked up a note that a man had been pulled from the edge. It was thought he was a soldier of some forgotten war, set adrift. It was a dead end. Until recently, when an edge watcher fled and found us. It happens the man who was pulled from the edge was dead. But his body was intact, and one of the edge watcher wizards spoke to his remains. They kept us a secret. The fools believed that it was their mandate to deal with. The edge watcher who recently fled to us, he told us the words this dead man spoke. He said, "The anchor rusts in the depths of the edge, yet he holds unmoving and unbroken. The Hollow One's cursed body lies obliterated, but his disciple lives. The great seals are crumbling. He shall rise again. The unbeing shall rise again." We know little of what this means. I personally would normally cast this off as superstitious nonsense, but the fact Juness believes it's important terrifies me. And Freya, I don't know what you're doing out there, but I wish I could tell you to ignore all this and go back to the chorus. You're just my little... But Juness says that there's a lot that I want to tell you. Don't worry about me. Do what you must and do what you think is right, and please be safe, and forgive me for being so selfish. Don't stop looking for me. I miss you. Ursa. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
She's alive!
Thanks for joining us. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram and listen to us wherever you get your podcasts.